Hello campers, how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody is doing wonderful. We are going to be working on 2 more days today, and then we'll be caught up at least I will be caught up in my journal for Camp Candyland. So today is that I'm going to be working on is day 14 and day 15. And day 14 is Gramma Nutt says, "Oh, do cheer up, create a and the prompt is create a happy page in your journal." And then on day 15, which was Sunday, yesterday, Candyland is a favorite board game. Write about one of your favorite board games. So I thought what I would do is kind of have a double spread here and do my board game here and do a cheerful page here. So I went back and forth on what I wanted to do about the cheerful page, and I decided to go with something that I do on a weekly basis at this time, and I'll get into that in just a moment. But before we move any further, let's talk about the board game. So this is where they get to Peanut Brittle. They get to the Peanut Brittle house, which is Gramma Nutt. And she says, "Oh, do cheer up," says ever hopeful Gramma Nutt, who lives in Peanut Brittle house. Grandma believes that a very special little girl and boy can find the missing king and his castle right at the end of the Candyland path. If you look hard enough, whoever can these very special children be, she asks. So that's her blurb in the story of Candyland and the kids looking to find King Candy that Lord Licorice has hidden away. So I love using children book pages in my journal. I know many of you guys do too. This is one that I've had. I ordered a bunch of these journals a while back off of eBay, I believe. And this one, I love it because it has different emotions in here. And I thought, look, she's so sad. So I thought it would be fun to use these book pages as a way of telling my story in this journal. So that's why I love getting any kind of books that have like different kind of emotions with them, because I really feel like you can always use those in your journal. So she's sad here, and so we're going to put her sad, and then Grandma Nutt's going to say, "Do cheer up." What I love to do every week, I do this for myself. It's a treat. It's like towards the end of the week, it's like, okay, I made it through the week, and I stop at a Starbucks, and there's one right down the road from my office that I work at during the day, and I treat myself to a coffee. And so I kept these. I always kind of keep these as my to use in my journal, and so I thought this is how I'm going to talk about how I cheer myself up in my Candyland journal. So that's my idea behind the prompt. Again, everybody can have a different prompt. I went back and forth on like just doing a bunch of smiley faces as a cheerful page, but then I started thinking about, well, what do I do to cheer myself up when I'm having, and it really and truly, it doesn't mean that I'm having a bad week or anything like that. It just means I want to treat myself for making it again through another week and driving into work. So it's like a little special little treat for myself. So I'm gonna have her as being sad. Not that I'm sad at work, but sometimes, you know, I want to be doing other things. Okay, and then I'm just going to do a background page just to kind of break it up a little bit here. Glue, where's my glue? I took my glue inside because I was working in my other journals earlier this week. I've been so behind on, let me get a new glue stick. I've been behind on my Creative Daily Journal, just trying to get caught up in the daily, I hadn't even like glued my pages together, and I hadn't, there's a moth in here. I don't know about this, movement out to the garage, you guys. I'm filming at night, and how do they find their way in here is what I want to know. But I hadn't even glued my pages down, but now I got all my pages glued, and in my Creative Daily Journal I use, if you're new here, welcome. But I also, for my daily journal, I use a composition book where I glue the pages together and I put washi along the edging. And so I really had, I was really working on that to get those up to date. So I just like this book page also, and it says silly on there. So I wanted to just put that in there so I could. One, I liked it because I want to use this kind of as a way to document up here. As a have a writing place, and then I just always like adding all kind of book pages to my journals. Okay, and then I uploaded today because actually the prompt today is to do a word search, and I did add that to the journal, the journal spread. So, I mean, sorry, not journal spread. I was thinking about this journal spread. I added that to the link on my Linktree and Instagram. I also added it to Patreon, and it's also on my blog. So, if you can go to any of those places, you'll be able to get that printable to be able to add to your journal. And I'll show you what it looks like here in just a moment. Cut this little girl out, cheer up. She's had her coffee. I normally get the same thing. I don't, even though it's summer here, I still get a hot coffee. And I get a grande, which is the medium, what is it? White chocolate mocha. And like I said, sometimes it's just a little treat. Even though I saw the weirdest thing, I think I saw like this drug deal happen at, I know, right? We're talking about Candyland, and here I am. It's just reality, you know? It's just, I was never so surprised, but a guy exchanged money, and then another guy came out and gave him something in a bag, and then he like pulled out this pipe and all this was happening right in front of Starbucks. I was flabbergasted. I was like, what in the world is going on? And so anyway, and the guy that ordered a drink in front of me, like I was in the drive-thru, he, I don't know what he ordered, but it took him forever to order it, and then it took him forever to get it. And so I sat there a very long time, so I didn't have anything else to do but either look at my phone or observe what is around me, and that is what I observed. And I was going, oh my goodness, am I seeing things right here? And it was the weirdest thing. But anyway, I got off topic here. But that's my that is my Starbucks. Yeah, so I was still like, what in the world is going on? Add a little sparkle in this doily, because having coffee definitely brings sparkle. When I upload these, they've been a little wonky to Patreon and my Instagram and my I love that. It's like a sunshine. Because I'm going to be uploading this video after the word search. So I wanted to definitely get the word search out there today, but I just, I didn't get a chance to film this morning or early afternoon, so that's why it's kind of coming to you late here. I love this, like she's happy, and then this was like the perfect little book. Because that is how I feel after I drink my coffee. It just puts me in a better spirits. Okay. Where is, oh, there we go, stapler. I'd rather staple this because it's gonna, I don't want to staple the photo I have on the other side though. Okay, I'll just leave that opened a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna also add little Gramma Nutt on here. Since this is her page about her. Oh, and I'm so excited to tell everybody that I finally did send out my swaps. I don't know whether to put her over here. What if I could cut her out a little bit? So I got my swaps finally in the mail, and it wasn't that they weren't ready. I had them, like, everything in them. I just wanted to make it a little bit more presentable, and so I don't know why it took me forever to get the tissue paper and put it in there. But I'm so excited. I got them in the mail today, so everybody should be receiving their swaps. I know I'm really late on mailing them. That's cute. That's cute. That'll work. Okay. So I'm going to write in blue since she's in blue. Cheer up. And see, we can also like do some blue polka dots to bring it together here. And then I'm going to write pen. Let's see, make sure this is going to write. Okay. Another silly day. I don't know why I wrote that, but I had to complete something, so I cheer myself up by treating myself. I cheer myself up by treating myself. I have too many myselfs in that sense. I cheer myself up by treating, I should have put by buying, by enjoying myself. I'll just do myself. It'll be fine. To a Starbucks coffee after work, and I'll put over here, at least one day a week. It can get expensive. Okay. I think that's cute. It definitely is a cheerful page to me. Put some more hearts over here. Okay. So there is my cheerful page, and then my next page over here is going to be about game boards. So I'm curious, do you guys like games? Do you play games? My family loves games. My mom especially grew up playing so many games. We grew up playing games. I'm not exactly a game player, so to speak. I'm more of a, my daughter, both my kids love games. And I think that's because my grandma, their grandma, my mother, loves games. So, we've always played a lot of games. So, but I thought what would be fun is to document favorite games, and then, or at least one or two favorite board games and least favorite. B-O-A-R. I don't like it when I do that. Oh, goodness. Okay. Does that look too bad? We'll kind of make them all like. Almost misspell favorite. Okay. Make them a little thicker so it doesn't look so. And then I'm going to put least favorite. And actually, I don't play this game ever because it is my least favorite. Okay, so get my pen out. Favorite board games, I would say growing up was like Sorry, Percheesy, which, oh, do I want to risk spelling that on camera? Percheesy. I might have to cut that in. We have one up there. What else did I like playing growing up? Sorry and Percheesy was two. Now, Clue. I love playing Clue. I did not play it as a kid, but I play it now, and I really enjoy it. And then, what else? Wish I had my phone. I would look at Percheesy, but I don't. That's okay. I will get it figured out. Then, I'm going to put these little guys in here. My least favorite, can y'all guess what it is? Monopoly! Ah! I do not like Monopoly. Well, I tell you what, poor Brazza, she never lives it down. She was like 6 at the time. But, I mean, maybe not 6 because she was playing it. Maybe she was a little bit older. But when I won, which, you know, it takes forever. And she was like, you cheated, because I was the banker. And she's like, you took money. I'm like, oh my gosh. And she was like really upset, like she was being totally serious. And I was like, I promise you, I did not take the money. Anyway, so Monopoly. Monopoly. And then what other game did I not like as a kid? I liked Connect 4. That was a fun game to play. I'm gonna write in Percheesy here, but I gotta make sure I spell it correctly. I think that's all that I can really think of. We played a lot of card games, and so I know that, I think if you wanted to do any kind of game, you could definitely just put whatever in there, but I mean, if you wanted to play like, you know, Battleship or whatever, you can list those in there. But for now, I'm just going through a bag that I have over here full of goodies to see if I have some stickers or something I can put on here. So yeah, I would just put whatever. You can always come in and fill it in, but that's kind of where I'm at. I was just gonna add some stickers on here, just to kind of fill it up the page a little bit with some different stickers. I see some Snoopy ones over here. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, more along the lines. I'm sitting here trying to think in my head, like, I mean, it could be any game. I have some of these. It doesn't have to be as a kid. It can be any game that you have that you like to play right now. And maybe you can describe like why you like it or anything like that. I'm just looking over my sticker stash here to see what... Oh look, here's a coffee. Did you hear they announced... I don't know if anybody else loves pumpkin spice latte, but we are like the pumpkin spice latte group. Me and Zachary and Braz is my two kiddos, and so I sent them a thing today that the date just got released. It's going to be the 26th, so we always make such a big deal out of it. Here's some cute little happy faces. I could put some little emotional happy faces. So let's see. Favorite, give them starlit eyes. Least favorite. Frustrating game. It's not that it's a frustrating, it just takes forever. So, all right, you guys. Well, it's official. I'm caught up. I do have my word search here that I plan on putting in here also. Somehow, I tried to print it out smaller, but we can do that together, actually. I try to print it out. Actually, I thought I did print it out smaller. Maybe I didn't bring it in here. But then it was like really small. It's just... And I will work on it. These scissors, I mentioned to you before, I just recently bought them from Hobby Lobby, and they are just not a smooth cut at all. I used to buy their scissors. I mean, like, the majority of my scissors have been from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to put this over here like that. And then I'm going to add this over here. It was weird when I was designing this. I didn't realize that the green was like where they cut off the page. When I was designing it, it looked like it was bigger, so that's why it looks so wonky with my with the title I put on there. It's like that didn't come out how it looked online, but it works. So cute. Yay! I love word searches. In fact, me and Brazos had talked about trying to complete a book this summer of word searches, and I haven't done one, but I'm going to be doing this one, you guys, so does that count? At least get one done, but just not in the book. And of course, I need to add some color to my outline so it doesn't look so white up there. Alright. Okay, let's see where we're at. And I can definitely do my candy swap now. Let me go ahead and do that. And then I have the other two I can do as well, but I'll just do my candy swap for now because I'm so proud that I got it in the mail finally. I'm one of the delinquent ones. That is not okay. Really need to get my tweezers in here. Braz has bought me a whole bunch of them because she had broken or used mine to do something with and bent them all up, and so she ordered me a nut. She had already ordered me one set, so I do not know where I keep them. Okay, so yay, we're getting there, you guys. We're earning our badges. Wow, we're getting so close. Okay, so let's go ahead and I'm going to highlight this and this, and then once I get my word search done, I'll do that. And then tomorrow we are embellishing a lollipop page, so more likely I'll do another short for that one when we have that coming up. So alright, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.